A big day for everyone globally, and I'm about to talk about why this is a very special nerd news. Let's get into it. This is a show I like to call Nerd News. Communicator on. So, I'm sure you guys have read about this already today. The Higgs boson particle that has only been theorized until now, that came into theory about 40 years ago, has finally pretty much been discovered today. This is a great day in the history of science, and this is one of the most important scientific discoveries of our time. So this is a very big deal. It happened in Switzerland. They didn't go as far as saying, we discovered the Higgs boson particle, but they did say that they've been observing a particle that behaves precisely the way the Higgs boson is supposed to, and the director of CERN in Switzerland said to the mass quantities of scientists that they brought to talk about this, he said to them, in layman's terms, I think we have it. Would you agree? And they all applauded wildly and agreed. And Professor Higgs was even there, and very tearily was interviewed and said that he didn't think that it would happen in his lifetime. So this is really cool. Big deal today in science. Even Stephen Hawking said that he was a little disappointed because most of the great discoveries in physics happen when you're looking for something else and then you find an amazing thing instead. So he actually bet another scientist friend of his in Michigan that they wouldn't find it, and he jokingly said today that he's out $100 because he lost the bet. Let's talk a little bit about what the Higgs boson particle is. It's kind of confusing. It's dense physics science that is hard for most of us non-science people to grapple with in our brainses. It was a theorized particle that gives everything in the universe mass. It's a major component of the theory of physics. I'm going to put a lot of articles and videos in the links below so that you can research for yourself and hear the different ways that people are describing what it actually means. But the best one that I've heard goes like this, and I'm hoping that this is a correct assessment. It just made a lot of sense to my brain. Here goes. Imagine that there is a cocktail party, and the guests are all evenly distributed throughout the apartment that the cocktail party is happening in. And then a celebrity enters the apartment, and people start to gather around the celebrity. And as the celebrity moves through the party, people gather and stay surrounding the celebrity, making the celebrity have more mass than this person would have had just by themselves. So the Higgs boson is kind of the celebrity in this situation. Yeah, Higgs boson, especially today. Big celebrity lady in the news. Yay! Yay, Higgs boson! And congratulations to everyone at CERN. This is a big deal for our planet and for our understanding of physics and what we're made up of and all kinds of cool stuff. And I'm going to move now into more traditional nerd news stuff with movie news and casting news and stuff. But it'll just be regular, so hopefully you won't be bored now that we've just, revolutionized the world. In movie news, there is a new Hobbit trailer that I highly suggest you go and check out. It looks amazing. It looks just like Lord of the Rings. It looks like it's going to be just as incredible. The actors are perfectly cast. Ian McKellen says that it's going to blow everyone's mind. So I put a link below. Go watch the trailer. I can't wait for this movie to come out. It's coming out in December. We don't have to wait very much longer for this to come out. Very exciting news. So that's Hobbit news. Go watch the trailer. Yum yum. Awesome sauce. In other movie news, in the Blu-ray edition of The Avengers, when it comes out, they're going to have a 12-minute sequel to The Avengers. 12 minutes. Apparently it's really good, and it's only going to be on the Blu-ray. And also they're going to show it at Comic-Con next week. So for those of you going to Comic-Con, keep your eyes peeled for a 12-minute sequel to The Avengers. Should be pretty fun, and the rest of us will have to watch it on Blu-ray. I don't think I'm going to Comic-Con. Is anyone else going? Let me know. Let me know if you're going and what you're planning to see. In other movie news, who saw Prometheus? I saw Prometheus, and it's very beautiful, and an amazing performance by Michael Fassbender. What a great actor, and nice looking. And everyone in it was actually really good. But I was left with a lot of questions and some serious annoyances, to be honest. There's a great video that I'm going to link to below that pretty much summarizes my feelings towards it. Go watch it. It'll make you laugh really hard, I think. If you have seen the movie, yes. They ask a lot of questions in this video, and ones that I would like to ask, spoiler alert, would be, why did they use carbon dating when they went to another planet when that obviously only works on Earth? If you discovered an alien head, an ancient alien head, and you were a scientist, would you put it into your lab and start poking it with your hands and start squirting it full of junk that you found in a vial before you, like, dissected it or scanned it or did anything? So tell me what you thought of Prometheus, because I know that a lot of people really loved it. And I don't want to rain on your parade. If you loved it, great, because it was really beautiful. I mean, just to look at. The Giger stuff was amazing, you know, as always. And those aliens were gorgeous and frightening. So yes, tell me what your thoughts are. I would like to know. Next, in casting news, Ryan Reynolds has apparently been cast as the new Connor MacLeod in the new Highlander. How do people feel about this? I actually really like him as an actor. I wouldn't just think of him naturally for this part. He's a good actor. I think that he'll be able to do it. So let me know what you think of this casting. I think that it's okay. I do. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the part. In other casting news, Catching Fire, the sequel to The Hunger Games, has been doing a lot of casting lately. And the most recent thing to come out as a for sure thing is that Jenna Malone has been cast as Johanna Mason in Catching Fire. She, like, swings an axe, and she's kind of in a bad mood all the time, and she's kind of mean, but then her relationship develops with Katniss, and things sort of change and get interesting. I think that this is actually really good casting. Jenna Malone, in the right part, can be an amazing actress, and when she plays someone really moody and tough, it's actually right for her. And she's supposed to look kind of like a weak, sad little thing, and she definitely does look like that, not to be offensive or anything, but she fits the part well, I think. And they had a couple of models that they wanted to cast in the part, and I'm really glad that they went with a really good actress instead. So yay, Catching Fire! And in other Catching Fire news, this is kind of juicy, this is fun. There are 3 actors apparently up for the part of Finnick Odair: Armie Hammer, Garrett Hedlund, and Taylor Kitsch. This is kind of interesting because Garrett Hedlund and Taylor Kitsch basically played the same part in Friday Night Lights. Garrett played the part in the movie, and Taylor played the part on the TV show. They don't have the same name, but it's basically the same part. So it's funny that they're up for another part that's the same again. Who would you pick? I think that they're all good actors. I would obviously pick Taylor Kitsch because I'm a fan of his, and I think that obviously he's very handsome, but I think he's a really funny actor, and also he imbues a sense of realism into everything that he does that I really appreciate. So that's who I would pick. Who would you pick? Lastly, in science news, yes, there's more science news other than the Higgs boson. This is like a science news party in a box. Party in a box. Blah, blah, blah. It's 4th of July. Give me a break. NASA has just revealed that they are going to send a manned space capsule to Mars. They have already mostly built it. They are going to do a test flight in 2 years, and then they plan on doing the manned flight in 9 years. Whoa! That's crazy and amazing. They're going to take off from Cape Canaveral, and I put an article in the link in case you want to know more info about going to Mars, dudes. So this has been a pretty fun day for Nerd News, guys. I'm really happy that I'm doing it in my room now so that I can give the news immediately as it happens. Like this Higgs boson thing, the other way I would have had to just tell you 2 weeks from now, and then it would be such old news. Now it's new and it's fun. So I hope you guys like this totally low-tech version of Nerd News. I hope you have a great 4th of July, and I'll give you fist kisses. And Eskimo kisses and butterfly kisses. And Higgs boson particle kisses. And that's all. Have a great day. Bye. Love you guys.